Welcome back to my channel. Check in the description box for the complete list of supplies. Let's get moving. So make sure you just wash and dry all the jars. I have 3 different size jars. You technically can use one size. It's up to you. I already spray painted these and I don't feel you need to watch me do that. So that top's already ready. Here are the different size jars and the different size of snowmen you can make. So first we're going to go ahead and grab the jar you're going to choose to be the middle of the snowman. If you only use 2 jars, then this will be Let's go ahead and grab the smaller jar, and we're gonna go ahead and glue the eyes on there. I'm using these little wiggly eyes. I got them from the Dollar Tree. If you don't want to take the time to buy these little wiggly eyes, you can also just use a black permanent marker and draw them on. So I've gone ahead and replaced the clear glue stick and went ahead and put in one of those glitter glue sticks. I also got those from the Dollar Tree as well. I picked the red one because I felt it would be the easiest to color. Now these noses are a little tricky. Just with practice, you'll figure it out. I go ahead and pull the glue gun away just slowly, and then I slowly mold the nose if it doesn't come out just the way I want. So you can't hear it here, but I am molding it and blowing on that to cool it down as I mold the nose. Now I went ahead and got my orange permanent marker, and I'm just going to color in directly on that glue. And since I chose the red glue stick, you can see how that orange marker reflects a lot better. I mean, look how orange that looks. It looks perfect. Now let's just say you don't have the time, or you don't want to spend the time making those noses out of the glue stick. Just grab that orange marker and just draw a little carrot nose straight onto the jar. So much faster, a lot less stress. But those are some options I came up with for y'all. Now I grabbed the black permanent marker, and I'm just gonna draw on the face, or the smile. Now let's grab our marshmallows. I'm using the little marshmallows. You use the size you want, but I'm going to go ahead and get a lot and stuff them, just really cram them in there, just so the person who gets the gift gets to enjoy a lot of marshmallows. And right after you're done with that, we are now going to go ahead and do the candy canes, and I went ahead and just broke them up into little pieces and stuffed them in the top. The order you choose to put them in these jars is totally up to you. Now you're using the clear glue stick. We're going to go ahead and put some glue right around the rim of this jar and fill in the middle as well. It just helps make it a little sturdier. It's up to you. You don't have to. Check the sturdiness. Make sure you wait till the glue dries, of course, and then check to see if it's sturdy. If not, add a little more glue. So I went ahead and cut the length of ribbon that I need, and I just kind of seared the end of it just so that way it wouldn't run. You don't have to do this, of course, but I went ahead and I pre-measured all of my ribbon and cut it, so that's why you don't see me doing it on camera. But I'm just showing you right here how I went ahead and checked it by, looping it around and then measuring out about how long I wanted the scarf to be, and then I went ahead and clipped it. And I used different color ribbon for different color scarves. This particular ribbon had wire in it, so it made it a little harder to tie. I'm going to put just a dab of glue in the back to hold or to secure the ribbon in the back, otherwise it shifts down. And we're just going to go ahead and pull it around, tie it, obviously. This one I just tie. When I'm using the other ribbons that don't have the wire in them, I go ahead and add a little dab of glue. We'll check that out here in a minute. This step is optional. I'm using a pipe cleaner, and I'm going to go ahead and twist it around from the back to the front and twist it around to form the two arms. I didn't originally intend to use these on all my snowmen, but I really liked the way it looked, so I ended up putting these pipe cleaners on every single snowman I made. And then you can adjust the arms however you want. That's what's really cool about it being a pipe cleaner. If you're going to use the pipe cleaner arms, put the scarf on second. So that's what I'm doing here, just securing that scarf. So it was my son's first Christmas, so I went ahead and already previously typed out these little cards, and I grabbed my stamp pad just because I wanted to add a little something to the picture or to these little cards, and so I'm using my little snowflake stamp. I had originally used a different saying on these cards, and I went ahead and changed it, but this particular one, I changed it to this one where it says Co Merry Christmas. And my steps 1, 2, and 3, right there at the bottom you can see my son's name, but 1, 2, and 3, those were just whatever hot chocolate you decide to put in these jars. Look at the directions to see what you needed to put for your steps. See, this is the first one where it says cheers to my first Christmas, so I liked it, but I ended up changing it and going to the Co Merry Christmas. And I signed it at the bottom with my son's name. Now I'm using my hole punch, and I just went ahead and punched a little hole because I'm going to put it onto the snowman's arms so that way he can hold the sign up. You can put 2 holes, one for each arm, or you can just put one so one arm holds the little card. And that's how they look. So we went from these jars to the painted jars to the finish. There you can see the one that has the drawn on nose and the other ones with the nose made of glue. Now I threw this extra clip in there just in case you come across this problem where when you wash off the jars and you're trying to get that wrapper off of it, it doesn't always remove that glue that adheres that wrapper to the jar. And I used rubbing alcohol at first, and that didn't work that great, and it took a lot of work. And so the reason why I have rubber gloves on is because I have nail polish on, and when I started using it, you can see the red there. It started wiping off my nail polish. So that's the only reason why I'm using a rubber glove. But go ahead and use this only on a surface you're not afraid to damage. You don't want to damage a surface that you're working on. But this wipes that glue right off. Show them the end result, Bradley.
thumbs up button, then please do so. If this video is useful to you, or maybe you just enjoy it. Also, if you're not already a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button. And if you are, well then you know who you are. And I thank you so much for your subscription. Don't forget to leave comments. Bye y'all.